Scorpio, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. This is a message for Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising sign. Now, this is an energy reading, so please take it where and how it resonates in your life because this is your message. And if you're not a Scorpio, this is absolutely your message. It would only show up because you need to hear it and because it's going to be helpful in some way to you. And this is just the right time to hear this message. And this is where your message begins. So you have the Queen of Swords was the first thing to pop out. And for me, she's my logistics card. She's, aha, now I know what I need to do to make things work out. She is that objective clarity that can make even the worst situation solvable. It's not that she doesn't feel anything. It's that she can be emotionally objective enough so that her mind is clear so she can think things through and figure a way forward. And absolutely that is what's going to happen because you are going to take action and execute on some really great divine strategy that you have figured out. The Emperor is somebody who is steadfast and sure and confident, militant, could be a leader, usually somebody older and not only wiser, but badass. Yeah, the Emperor, it really is a tough guy, even if it's a woman. It's Aries energy. It's almost like for some reason you've made the decision that fighting and moving forward and demanding progress is the way to go, or that's what you're being told right now. And then we have the Sun card, and the Sun card is Leo energy, and that is success. It's also things brought to light. It's almost like you're saying, I'm going to go ahead and I've made a decision to show something, announce something, let it be seen or let myself be seen. A breakthrough success. This could absolutely be. Romance, yes. Why? Because Leo energy is romantic energy. Leo rules the 5th house, which always is romance, here we are. It's almost like I'm going to move forward in the way that I know things are going, like in total optimism, as in this is going to work. There's no doubt, there's no hesitation, there is just certainty. And I'm telling you that that's what's going to happen. There is just certainty here that things are going to work out, or that you have to take action on a specific way because you now it doesn't mean that it's confirmed things are going to work out. It means that this is the level of confidence you must behave in. And I think that you're going to behave in because you are sure of something and you absolutely should proceed forward with it. There is like, I'm not going to settle for less. There is that mentality there. Don't settle for less. Keep shooting for your true north, your star, and let yourself shine. The sun is in both of these cards. So success is there. Success is on the horizon. It's almost like you have a relentlessness about you right now, and you should have a relentlessness about you right now that is like success or bust. Like there's nothing else. I'm not letting anything else be an option. Like forget about the safety net, because if I have a safety net, I might fall. And falling isn't an option. It's just success. And there's so much badassness in this energy that I can only believe you. And I think the world could only believe you. So there's a beautiful success that's here and that you're moving forward. Decisions that you're making that you have full confidence in. It's at the very least telling you have full confidence in your decisions. Go ahead and execute because you're right about things. You're right about it. So let's get a moon card. We have you're very close to achieving your goal. So just keep on going. I don't know what you guys are cooking or working on, but you're so close to achieving your goal. And it's like, what are you waiting for? You got to keep going. It's almost like the divine is saying, y'all better, you got to keep going. I don't care how tired you are. You are so close. Go, go, go. Like you're going to get energy. You're going to pick up energy. Like sometimes, like right at the end of the marathon, you think you're going to collapse, but then all of a sudden you get the second wind. This is like the second wind because you can smell it. You can see that finish line. I think you need to charge for it. You need to beeline and just freaking like bolt right toward it. That's exactly it. Ooh, a fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries. Ooh, and we have that Aries energy, that ram energy of just like, go for it. No holds barred, dude. The gloves are off. Okay. Like, it's like, almost like, who cares what anybody else thinks? Not gonna let any, relentless, maybe not ruthless, but relentless, not gonna let anybody get in your way. Okay, so, whoa. What is this? What is happening? There's some sort of love. It's, you know what's happening? You found out that there is fulfillment, that there is love. Something happened. You found out that it is real. It is true. It is clear. And it is clear to you now. And I don't think you're willing to settle for anything but this at this point. Because you've discovered in the past that there was love, and maybe love that you didn't know about, or a connection that you didn't realize, or you're getting support coming from the past that maybe you had been robbed of or depleted of, and that's what's giving you your second wind. It's like when you find out somebody didn't hate you, or somebody didn't mean to hurt you, or somebody really did love and support you, but something got lost in translation. There's like this huge pickup here. All of a sudden, when you discover it, you're like, your energy gets pushed back on. Okay, so how do we find this out? Like, how does that... Oh, okay. There's a female fire sign here. We have Queen of Wands. This could be Leo or Aries energy. There's a lot of Aries energy coming out in this reading. Confidence. So maybe somebody, they're grown up, they're beautiful, they're gorgeous, they're attractive. There's no way that you don't want to go after this. Or this is you. This is a sense of confidence now. This, learning about this from the past, gives you confidence that you need to be sure of your direction forward. And then we have Seven of Cups. So there was some sort of tomfoolery or fuckery that was going on. Lots of distraction, maybe even time wasting, too much drinking, maybe drugging, just fucking around, somebody doing things that were worthless, were meaningless. And it's like, now I know. And I'm going to take action immediately. I'm not going to let somebody fuck around or fuck up anymore, or delay my ass because they can't get their shit together. I've got too much to win here to let a loser get in my way. And that is exactly the kind of energy that's overtaking you this week. And that's why I want to know, like, how does this all get revealed? How does this all get revealed? Ooh! It's almost like something comes in and announce. Oh, okay. Hello? What? There's some sort of, I would say, executive order. Could be governmental. Could be like a change in policy at your company. It's something. But here it is, interference. This is what it was, okay? So what does that mean? This was the Eight of Swords. So something left you behind, stranded you, took advantage of you, disadvantaged you, fired you, dumped you, what have you. And then it's like there's an announcement that it's almost like people see it. Somebody sees it. Somebody sees somebody, as in somebody executive or I don't know, above it all, makes the judgment and realizes what's been done and what's been left out. Maybe somebody didn't even know that they made you feel that bad. Like somebody didn't even realize. And then all of a sudden the lights come on and they see, it's like all of a sudden it's recognized that somebody was treated like crap, that somebody was left behind, that somebody was taken advantage of. And the devil is here, that there were restrictions, they're being tied up, held back, they're being tied up. Yeah, it's discovered. It's discovered. They're found. They're found after being restricted and held back. I feel like this is more a sense of you thought something was over and it isn't. Clarity has come on the reality. Like, I don't know if there were lies or there were just missteps, miscommunication, or real disadvantage here. Either way, once it becomes clear to you that that's what happened, you're like, well, shit. Your mind gets totally changed and you see this in a totally different way. And you're not about continuing the hurt, continuing the suffering, continuing the distance. You're all about, okay, I want to remedy this. I want to fix this. I want to make this right. Like, no more disconnection. It's being remedied. But I still don't completely understand how this is coming through. Well, first of all, it could be saying that it came through you, because there's a realization. It becomes an aha that it's like you've restricted yourself from something because you thought it did you wrong, or you thought it left you behind, or you thought you were left behind maybe on purpose. Maybe you were, but all of a sudden there's clarity about this. Okay, well, give me the clarity. What really happened? You could be discovering a long-lost parent, a long-lost sibling. You could be it's like something from your past where there was love that you had been denied comes in front of you now, is tangible for you now, is here for you now. So what happened? 9 of Wands, somebody was protecting you or guarding you, or you were being defensive with regard to something you were confused about. You thought something was over. It's so weird because this just flipped back around, upside down, to basically communicate to me what you thought happened, the way that you saw things at the time, or the way things got stuck. You thought it was because somebody didn't love you, or somebody abandoned you, or they didn't care. And you've been defensive about this and angry about it and hurt by it your whole life. What becomes clear, the message is that there was actually love there. There was connectivity. Somebody really did care about you, or somebody was just trying to protect you. And so they kind of like disassociated with you. They left because they thought it was to protect you or better for you, or they were worried about you, or they thought they weren't good enough for you, right? That they weren't ready. But it wasn't lack of love. It was lack of confidence. It was fear of not being good enough. And suddenly that message is becoming clear to you. There's a realization there. Okay. Ooh, damn. Let's check out this deck and see where it leads us. Oh, this is years ago. A new life. You know why it's a new life? Because suddenly you realize things in a completely different way. Now with the real story, you don't even view yourself the same way. You don't view your history the same way. It totally changes your whole life. You have a new life now because with this perspective, this new piece of information, this clarity, suddenly you're born again. You're not confined. You're not restricted. You're not denied. You don't have to feel worthless. You don't have to feel not good enough. You don't have to feel like you were unloved or dumped. You weren't any of those things. And that like, it liberates you in a big way. It gives you a whole new lease on life. Wow. Something that you could have also been waiting on that was very valuable to you could have gotten caught up in red tape. And so you thought, you know, it was a denial. If you didn't get it, you missed it. Now all of a sudden it comes through and it's like, oh my God, I'm sorry we didn't get back to you. I'm sorry it took so long. Everything was chaotic, but it was like, we finally reached you. We're finally here. And now it's like this life you were waiting for is suddenly there, dawning right at your feet. I still want more details about how this message comes to you. We have 10 of Swords and 10 of Pentacles. I cannot believe these two came out at the same time. It's like rags to riches. It's like you literally go from having nothing and thinking everything is ruined and everything is done and it's finished to this is my forever. This is my everything. This is the most beautiful thing that could have ever happened to me. You go from absolute ending to completeness, connection, and belonging, as well as prosperity in one heartbeat, in 1 second, in one message. What? Let's get an angel message. Oh, you're going to remember this moment for the rest of your life. That's how special it is. This is a game-changing moment for you in your life that opens you up to a completely different possibility for who you are and how the world sees you. This is no small thing. Ceremonies and celebrations came out. It's a time of important life passages, such as weddings, birthdays, graduations, or anniversaries. This is a life-changing benchmark moment in your life. You will remember it and you will celebrate it every year for the rest of your life because this is so big and so important. Let's see the details. Do you want the details of how this happens or how you get this information? Well, let's go. Come to the extended with me. Follow me to Patreon. I'll see you there.